guys believe it? There's only one final episode left of the second season. I cannot believe it. The first season had 24 episodes. I was really hoping that second season will have just as much. But unfortunately not. I think we may have to wait another whole year for the third season, if there is one. I think there will be, considering how popular this is right now. And anyways, after the season is over, I'm actually thinking of going back and making a lot of the dishes that I haven't made yet, and I'll be going through them and choosing the ones that no one else has made yet, because I don't really think there's a point in making something when a lot of people have done it already. So you guys can look forward to that. And the dish that I will be making today is the second to last dish. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one more before the season is over. And today I will be making Shinomiya-senpai's Burdock Quiche. And this will be my very first time making quiche. I've made a lot of egg tarts before, but never quiche. I'm really hoping it doesn't fall apart on me at the very end because it's quite big. I'm making it 9-inch, and yeah, I'm making the pastry by myself too because I don't really like how the store-bought ones taste. The oil or butter they use is kind of funny tasting. I don't really like it, so I'm making my own. And also, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but the ingredients in this recipe is really similar to the last one I made. It uses soy milk, cheese, and miso. Apparently, it's a really popular combination. And so then, let's get started. First thing, in a bowl of all-purpose flour, add half a teaspoon of salt, and I already have the cold butter cut up into chunks, so just dump that in too. And then take a small knife and cut the butter up into smaller pieces. About the size of peas should be enough, and you should get a really chunky mixture like this. Then add some cold water little by little and mix evenly. Clean your hands well and start kneading the dough by hand. It should turn into a nice smooth looking dough coming apart from the sides of the bowl. I actually made this the night before and I left it in the fridge overnight. The very next day it might be a little hard, but it softens up quite quickly, and just roll it out into a circle. Mine is about 12 inches in diameter. Take a bit of flour and sprinkle it onto the rolling pin as well as on the surface of the dough, and then roll it up onto the pin. And clearly I should have taken a longer rolling pin to make my life easier, but I didn't, so I kind of had a hard time with this. And then just spread it out, unroll it onto the cooking dish, cut away any excess you may have, and we have our wonderful pie crust prepared. Now just leave in the fridge while we prepare the fillings. Here are the 3 kinds of mushrooms I'll be using, and also mince up the chicken meat really finely. My arm was sore after this. And then I added some salt, pepper, and sake to the chicken. In a frying pan, melt some butter and add in the minced chicken from earlier. Stir fry it until it turns nice and flaky, and add the burdock root. Then here are the mushrooms that I sliced up, and add those in too. Season with a tiny bit of soy sauce and keep stir frying until most of the moisture is gone. Preparing the liquid, scramble some eggs and add in the soy milk, and also dissolve a tablespoon of miso and add that in too. Also add some black pepper to taste. And finally, putting it all together, retrieve the pie crust from the fridge and dump in the fillings, and also the liquid, pour it on top. One last thing to do, spread on some mozzarella cheese and bake for around 30 to 40 minutes at 190 degrees until the top turns a golden brown color. And here we have it, our super cheesy Burdock Quiche is complete. Ooh, so soft and crispy at the same time. Time to dig in. Alright guys, here it is. I can't believe it's actually decent looking and it didn't fall apart. And don't mind me, I'm just gonna eat on my bed because the lighting's better here. And let's give this a taste now. So much cheese. Oh, I like it. This actually reminds me a lot of Takumi's frittata that he made a really long time ago in first season. And the burdock root in here actually gives it a really crunchy texture. It's quite good. It has a really earthy taste to it. I don't know how to describe it, but it's pretty good. And I have to say my crust turned out pretty good too. It's really flaky. In fact, it's flaking apart right now. So good. More cheese. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!